Yes.
That's right. We're back, baby.
Cower in fear of us.
We're back.
Cower! We're back. You were back from the ethno-state of Japan. How was that?
Well, no, I'm back from France.
Oh, the ethno-state
I
of
went.
France?
I went to the ethno-state of Japan, and then I went to France.
Multicultural.
Yeah. Two cultures that love one another too. They both are fascinated with each other. It's odd.
The Japanese and the French?
Yeah, Japanese people love France.
French people like
fucking
Japan?
go crazy. I mean, everybody likes Japan.
Oh, okay. Didn't know about that.
I assumed.
Especially Japanese people.
Well, yeah.
They love it there.
Japanese people extra love Japan. Why are you talking about Japan like this?
It's an ethno-state.
Is that why you didn't want to go? You're like, no, not.
No,
not
I just think it's funny that it's an ethno-state and everybody's like, Japan fucking rules. But like they don't like, they're like the most xenophobic people in the world. I 100%. Love Japan. I love all Japanese stuff.
It is very xenophobic. It's ironic because like their xenophobia is hurting them like dramatically, which is why some politicians in Japan and the Dieto are now actually trying to push for immigration efforts because they're like, dude, our country is literally like the average age is like 87.
Yeah.
We need to fix this.
I think a lot of people would like to move there and live there if they had the opportunity.
Yeah, and there's so much. It's ironic because it's an island, but there's so much space actually because it's hyper condensed. Tokyo is one of the most dense cities on the planet. So, 150 million people live on that island, and like most of them are living in these incredibly dense urban areas. So there are dead towns, basically, like rural dead towns right now, where they do some crazy stuff.
Can I show you this guy's butthole?
Yes. I don't know why I jumped to that. Goddamn.
All right, just show Hasan. So it's quick. It's quick.
This guy is like I've only seen TikToks of this guy, and they are
Did you
deeply.
See that, Ian? Did you see that? Okay, because it showed a preview of the frame when I dragged over.
I didn't see it.
No, but the audience didn't see it, right?
Well, it's on YouTube. What?
Yeah, exactly. How bad could it be? All right.
Yeah. What are they gonna ban you for showing something else on YouTube? That's crazy.
Watch. Okay, you ready, Ian?
So wait, before we go, hold on. No, don't start yet. This guy.
Yeah.
I've seen TikToks of this guy. He's always like, I want a traditional conservative, Hitler-loving gay to take me. It's him? I think so.
Oh.
Is this the guy? Is this that?
I'm not sure. Maybe.
Have you seen this guy's TikToks? Oh my God! I'm about to show you his other butthole.
Okay, ready? Hold on.
If it's the same guy.
All right. Here we go.
All right, show me the butthole.
Here we go.
For reference, this is how hairy my butt is right now. All right, so step one is to...
What?
What? I've naired my body, Ethan. You know how hairy I am? Are you disappointed that I'm not shocked by this?
Hair. It's this. It's just this in 4 seconds of the video.
Okay. My shit is...
asshole and balls?
Yeah, my shit is worse.
It's not the severity. It's that... He just showed us this on YouTube in 4 seconds. That doesn't bother you?
No. It's education.
What about this? Wait, hold on. Let me show you the one where
now it looks great.
Let me show him the one where he puckers his asshole. Wait, hold on.
You trying to ramp up the stakes?
Hair removal cream.
Watch his butthole. Why did he do that?
That's a bit much.
Why did he do that?
That's a bit much. That's... I couldn't... I think... Okay, so here's why I'm unfazed by this. I kind of alluded to this earlier before the stream started, but I was telling Ethan about what I watched on our Patreon episode of my other podcast, this TV show in England that they show on Channel 4. It's called Naked Attraction.
Mm-hmm.
So I have seen so many dicks, so many vaginas, and so many buttholes.
They show butthole?
They show everything.
Why would they show butthole? They're like,
bro, a guy had a gooch piercing.
Oh, wow.
And he like pulled his dick and balls up to show his gooch piercing. And it's like basically lacerated. It's laser to the back of my mind. You could see the holes of the gooch penis, the gooch piercing.
That seems like a dangerous place to be drilling holes.
Gooch. Yeah, I think so too.
But okay, Naked Attraction. So we've got a lot to catch up on. Obviously, it's been like a month since we've sat here together. So let's just get right into it. Although, real quickly, I'm gonna do this fast. There's a new collection up. Hasan, tell me if you want anything from here.
The flame one's easy.
So this is swimwear. So you know.
That's fine. What about the top? Is it also swimwear?
I mean, it's the swimwear material made of like the same material.
Okay.
But yeah, we can get you those.
I like the flame shorts. How long are they though?
These? They're probably pretty big, pretty long.
No, I don't like that it's long. I want it to be short.
Okay, so then those probably aren't.
Wait, let me see the pink ones on that. Or what is that, fuchsia?
This one?
Oh,
I'll show you how it fits.
Wait, is that a swim short or no?
No, this is please.
Okay, I want that.
Here, this is how it fits.
I want that. Oh, that's long.
Yeah.
I want that in a large.
Okay.
It is a crazy long.
That's exactly what you said.
It is crazy long sometimes.
Yeah, and then this is
Okay, I want the socks, and I want the swim shorts, and I want the Flames camp shirt.
All right, somebody got
swim shorts I want in XL probably.
Yeah.
Oh, what about the green ones? What is that? Hover over that.
What's
going on? The green vintage button shorts?
Oh, that's for the ladies. I think so. Let me double check.
I'm sick and tired of this.
Let me double check.
It's for the ladies. It's a triple XL. I can still wear it.
It's women's.
If there was a triple XL in the denim, I would wear it.
We got to get you in here to consult. Basically, like when we're making women's, we go like, "Would you wear this?"
Yes. The answer is like almost always.
Well, what about this one?
I can't wear that. I don't have enough.
100% yes.
I'm not Barbie enough to wear.
Wait, what? There's a lot of stuff sold out already. What the hell? Oh, it says coming soon.
What is this? Cargo zip-off pants? Let me see those. What's happening there? You got some gay ones too.
Wait, where was the cargo?
Wait, go down. It's pink. Cargo zip-off pants.
Yeah, these are cool actually.
Wait, what do you mean zip off?
The bottom zips off.
What? Oh, really? I want those.
It does like that.
I want those.
Convertibles.
Are those a part of the new
collection? I think it's unisex too.
I want those.
Unisex.
The largest one.
You want pink or green?
No, I want green.
Okay.
Those are fire.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
All right, I've asked for too much. I'm happy.
Well, we got other stuff. We've got all this stuff, man. It's all happening at teddyfresh.com. Thank you. Nice. I'm glad you liked some of that stuff there.
You're so disappointed I wasn't fazed by the butthole.
No, I moved on. I moved on. I mean, I was quite surprised in the moment because it hit me pretty hard.
Yeah.
It hit me hard, man.
I think it's because like everyone's been talking about it, like going crazy over it on Twitter and, you know, on the timeline. So I was expecting something worse, but I think because of the Naked Attraction show I watched last night for like 2 hours, I was unfazed.
Let me go to YouTube and see if I can see a gooch piercing. Gooch piercing.
If you go to
tutorial, Dave, as long as you do
this
tutorial.
was on
YouTube. Wait, don't show this, Ian.
I won't. You got me sweating over here with all these videos.
Okay, but look at our plugin with the Mr. Beast plugin. Gooch piercing. This is gooch piercing.
Gooch? That's not how you spell it though. Oh, maybe in French.
That's how everyone's spelling it. I typed gooch, like Gooch.
Maybe only French people are doing this, potentially. Oh, I linked up with the French Mr. Beast.
Okay.
His name is Squeezy. He's a really nice guy. Him and his friends watch Leftovers. So
okay, what's up? Shouts out to Squeezy.
We love Squeezy. We're huge fans.
This is him. Only 53 subs.
No,
France is really not popping.
No, he's got 17 mil. It's like SQU. Yep, yeah, you came up in the
Squeezy
top.
Jibs.
No. Go back. Delete some of those letters.
Yeah.
It's like ZIE. Yep, there it is.
Oh, Squeezy.
That's it. Yeah, he's got 18 million subs.
Why is Mr. Beast in all of his thumbnails?
I don't know. I think he's just trying to hit the algo hard. Probably why he has like 6.78 million views on all of his videos.
Good views. Shout out Squeezy.
Yeah, he's the man. He's really progressive. He's a really good dude.
That's good. All right, well, let's talk about some current events. Current event number 1. Kaya and the dogs are getting together, and they're doing much better.
Yeah, except Kaya also broke the mirror.
No, it wasn't her fault. It wasn't her fault.
7-year curse. I'm already cursed, so.
There was a mirror, like a giant mirror that was just leaning against the wall.
It's not your fault.
She brushed on it and it fell. It's not her fault. That thing should have been fat.
I weighed her this morning. She's 46 pounds.
46?
At 4 months old.
Whoa.
Yeah, she's bigger than I last saw her.
Yeah, oh yeah, she's growing at a rapid clip.
So Ron DeDunzo.
Oh yeah?
Ron DeSantis is done, right? I mean, it's like over for Ronnie Boy. Sitting at 17% primary now, down from mid-40s.
Yeah, the one thing, he did everything right, and they indicted him, which they didn't, but they maybe should have. I don't know. I mean,
he's still crushing the competition.
Okay, this poll is psychotic. Wait, okay, I had not seen this poll. Ramaswamy is 8%. What is happening?
I don't know, but he's about to overtake Ron DeDunzo.
That's so funny.
I'm actually really happy about that because we all wanted Trump. The conservatives wanted Trump. The libs wanted Trump. It's going to be so much fun. Ron DeSantis is like a wet fucking towel, loser, dumbass.
Yeah.
Those Italians, I love.
Well, I've told you this already. He's also a bit more dangerous because, like, he likes. I mean, he knows the proper protocols of like actually passing legislation,
right?
Rather than just like yelling about it.
Yeah, he's more dangerous because he's more competent, but he's less entertaining, which is the real problem.
Which is good, which is great. It's good for us.
Here, he's just getting done. He's getting.
Oh, this ad is so stupid. Okay.
Yeah, so Ron DeDunzo put out this ad last week, and they're getting tons of backlash apparently. Here it is, 18% Ron DeDunzo.
I will do everything in my power to protect.
Wait, this is copyrighted music, I'm pretty sure.
It's not.
Oh.
Yeah, I tested it.
Oh, fantastic.
The second half of it has copyrighted music. I replaced it.
Oh, fantastic.
Oh, is it still funk, though?
No, I replaced it with our like parody of that funk song.
Okay, good, but it still has like funk.
It's Zonk. 100%.
It's good.
It's Zonk.
I want to get into like the Giga Chad mood.
Yeah, no, it's a major Giga Chad vibe.
Okay, great.
No worries.
All right, so I see the problem. Identify the problem. He is supporting gay people. This is a big problem.
BTQ citizen.
If Caitlyn Jenner were to walk into Trump Tower and want to use the bathroom, you would be fine.
Wow, this is
using
man.
any bathroom she chooses.
That is correct.
In the future, can transgender women compete in Miss Universe?
Yes.
Okay, pause for a second. That's my favorite part about this. Like, they thought they were popping off with this, but like, remember, it was supposed to be about fairness and, athletic competition. Like, that's why we can't have trans women compete against cis women, right? It's like, so what the fuck are you saying? Are you saying that like trans women also are like inherently, they have a biological advantage by having girl penis that like automatically destroys the competition of beauty pageants? What's the competition?
Yeah, like they had them right.
Like, it's just about attraction and how attracted you are to trans women, which there's nothing wrong with being attracted to trans women, but like, these guys are very clearly chasers, I guess. Or like Ron DeSantis' campaign is like, sorry, trans women are just...
They're too hot.
They're too OP.
Fair.
Have you seen Hunter Schafer? Are you fucking kidding me?
I agree.
How are you going to compete against that?
But this isn't even really focused solely on trans. This is just like, oh, you like gay people, L.
Yeah, no.
It's pretty incredible.
Literally what it is.
I mean, this is really an incredible...
and it's very stupid because Trump being like... Trump is so good at reading the room. And when this was happening, the North Carolina bathroom bills were happening.
Yeah.
And Trump quite literally was like, no, leave it the way it is. What the fuck are you doing? No, let it go. And people saw that and responded positively to that because at the time there wasn't this much fervor. And even now the fervor is not like specifically about like, let's eviscerate gay and trans people from existence. It's more so about more manageable elements of it that pertain to fairness or the idea of fairness in sports. So most people are not as like they're not as big zealots about killing trans people as like the Matt Walshes of the world. So this is a gigantic misread from the DeSantis campaign to be like he's accepting of gay people. What the fuck? Oh, look at this loser.
Yeah.
When like most moderates probably would look to that and go, yeah, that's not a bad thing. It's a good thing.
It's somewhat refreshing, to be honest, although I guess I shouldn't be that happy that people aren't like pro just killing all gay people. But it is refreshing, ironically, to know that this was a flop for him.
It's a major flop.
Yeah.
It's a major miscalculation.
What? Bro, he did not use
He's hot.
He did not use the American Psycho alpha.
Yeah,
this
Comparing
is real.
himself to Patrick Bateman.
Yeah, no, he's just like Patrick Bateman.
Wait, this is real?
Yes.
Where did they run this, on TV?
No.
No, they just put it on Twitter and shit.
This is my favorite alpha male thing. They have the American Psycho guy. It's like, you understand that character, right? He murdered women.
Yeah.
He killed women.
Not just women, just everybody.
Well, he specifically was like, I want to kill women.
Yeah.
And so they look to him.
Yeah. Okay, you want to know something?
Wow.
All right, let me while this is happening, I just want to describe something to you guys, okay?
Patrick, yes.
The median age of the entire electorate in the presidential election years is between 39 and 45. The median age of voters in those years between is like the average, the median voter in the United States of America is older than what you would think. Any average American suburban voter that looks at this campaign ad is going to be like, what the fuck is going on? Well, like what are you signaling? Like some HVAC guy in Alabama is going to look at this and go, why are there like hot dudes next to superimposed next to Ron DeSantis?
It's pretty
what the fuck
deep.
is going on?
Yeah, it's deep like internet meme lore.
Yeah, like no one that understands the Giga Chad meme is fucking voting, okay? No one. We are the only people that get it and go out and vote, okay? It's so stupid.
This is really something. DeSantis signs most extreme slate of anti-trans laws in modern history. Let's go!
Yeah, fuck yeah. We're dunking on this population. It's fucking awesome.
Bro, you want to be Patrick Bateman or what's his name? Yeah. You want to be Shelby? I mean, listen, I love the Peaky fucking Blinders, but again, why do you want to be a mobster murderer? This is not the comparison you want.
Well, the Peaky Blinders also did not want to be compared to the Ron DeSantis campaign because they came out with a statement saying that we did not authorize the usage of our imagery in the Ron DeSantis unofficial campaign ad. And, the Peaky Blinders respects the Peaky fucking Blinders.
The Peaky fucking Blinders are coming.
He said we respect old people, even gay people, and also trans people as well.
You're making us blinders look bad, mate.
Yeah, what the fuck you doing, lad? That's what they said.
Wait, there's this Peaky Blinders tweet?
They came out with a
well, yeah, you can't fucking use IPs to promote your insane agenda. On behalf of the partners of Peaky Blinders.
No, you can't read it like that. On behalf of the partners of Peaky Blinders, Stephen Knight, Cillian Murphy, Karen Manderback Productions, Tiger Aspect Productions.
Okay.
What?
Go ahead, sorry.
No, okay. Tiger Aspect Productions and Bunny J. Wright. We confirm the footage of Thomas Shelby's character used within the video posted by Ron DeSantis' campaign was obtained without permission or official license. We do not support nor endorse the video's narrative and strongly disapprove of the use of the content.
And I'll tell you what, mate, if you don't take it down... Okay.
Wait, no, do it.
I'm trying. It's not good.
You're doing great. You're doing great.
And I'll tell you what, mate. They're going to show up at his house.
By the order of the fucking Peaky Blinders.
It's not your ID.
No, don't worry.
Ron DeSantis.
Yeah.
It's not your ID.
Don't worry. There's gonna be people, there's gonna be British foot soldiers in the chat being like, that's not a Brummie accent, you fucking twat. What are you doing? It's like every accent is different in every zip code.
I wish I could do one of them.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Why did you post this? This is psychotic.
Yeah, he's like, I'm the sexy Giga Chad guy because...
What?
Like, I am trying to kill 1% of the population.
Wait, and then he posted a picture of Brad Pitt from Troy.
Arguably the gayest fucking character of all time.
Yeah.
Right. He is very pretty, which
that's
makes him gay.
my favorite. Whenever people look at ancient Greece or like Spartans and they're like, these are men's men. I'm like, bro, you're right. And guess what else they were doing? You know what I mean?
Fucking little boy.
That's 100%. Okay, we're not dabbing that up. Okay.
What's your argument? Fucking little boys.
Oh, Jesus. You're just trying to get fucking demonetized.
No. I'm just trying to give it up to the ancient civilizations that created democracy.
They literally were tossing little kids that they didn't want to fuck in the wolf pit. Okay, they were like, "Oh, this is not a fuckable baby. Fuck this baby."
Yeah, no. Ron's like, "Yeah, no, I'm him. I love him. I want that."
Show us child pornography.
Howie, chill.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, this is the other thing. Wait, hold on. Pause it. Oh, God, there's so much on this ad. I've done so many.
You have to pause and read it all. Like,
wait.
Dork! Wait,
yeah,
fucking nerd!
It's like, if I'm Ron DeSantis, I'm not calling anybody a dork, okay? Because he is the biggest fucking dork. Chris Hayes wearing glasses, and they're like, actually, that is the entire personification of Ronald DeSantis, okay? That fucking emoji. I'd be moving so far away from that emoji, I'd never use it. I'd never want anybody to use it, because then people could potentially say, hold up, isn't that exactly what Ron is like?
You're talking about this guy?
Yeah, that guy.
No, this guy's awesome.
That
he's just like American Psycho.
Yeah, he's so hot. I love those boots. So he did slay. He did slay in those boots. Big slay.
He's basically Brad Pitt.
Yeah.
Dude. Fucking nerd!
Yeah.
Kill yourself, nerd!
Yeah, he's like, oh, you want gay people to not be killed? Freaking nerd.
Oh, God, this is crazy.
It's like, it's wild. Because, they posted that? No, they did not post that.
They did.
They put that in the ad. That's like, he looks like such a freak there. He looks like an alien who's never laughed in his life. Oh, God. Also, here's the other part of this, right?
Okay.
Here's the other part of this, like the Humanist Report and like Chris Hayes, maybe Chris Hayes because he's like on MSNBC, sure. But like the Humanist Report, and like then he puts Cenk on there too. It's like, who the fuck is this appealing to? The overwhelming majority of American Republicans do not know who these people are. And like, no disrespect to them, they're wonderful people, but like, who are you appealing
I don't know
to?
Who they are, and I'm like pretty active. You gotta love the inclusion of the screaming SJW.
Yeah.
I also love
20 decades, 20 years ago.
It's definitely a good idea in your political ad to put a banner that says your candidate is evil in giant letters in your ad. That's really that's good marketing.
He had a picture of Jason Bateman walking. I mean, the guy, he's a mass murderer.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I think it's because they just have lightning on there too. They're just.
Did he pay someone to make this?
The governor does not care.
That's not good, bro. Top Gov. More Bateman. Wolf of Wall Street. Prolific criminal. Criminal.
Here's the problem. He's a
lizard person.
You're not supposed to literally be like, I'm fucking the bad guy. I'm like an evil villain. You're not supposed to say that. It only works when liberals say that because you're triggering the libs. And then you're supposed to say, I'm not a bad guy, but look at these fucking pathetic liberals calling me a bad guy even though I'm a good guy. Here's the issue here. Ron DeSantis and his campaign staffers that are filled to the brim with like these fucking dumbass groypers, I guess, or probably worse, like 45-year-olds who are still stuck on 4chan who think like memes got Trump elected, right? Those guys did not get it. Those guys don't understand. There's a dialectic there that they're failing to consider. They're just straight up saying, haha, we're fucking evil. Look at how evil we are. Instead of defending yourself with a wink and a nod against the liberals that are saying you're evil. You can't post the Ron DeSantis is evil headline and then also show imagery of you being evil, like, I'm a fucking villain, dog, because the moderate voter is not going to respond to this anyway. This is awful. But even if they did see it, they would have a fucking aneurysm. You know what I mean? Can you imagine a woman named Deborah who's like, 58 years old and lives with her fucking cats and has been a diligent Republican voter seeing this fucking ad? She would have an aneurysm. You'd kill Deborah. Congratulations.
It'd be like looking at a new color. I don't think it would. I don't think her mind could.
This would not translate well.
No.
To the American heartland.
He drew himself as a lizard person.
Yeah, that's gonna go over great with the QAnon crowd.
Wait,
they're gonna love
why
that. In a swamp.
Have you done this?
Swamp creature.
Yeah, because she's trying to say she's an alligator. Like Florida.
Okay, I'm convinced. Whoever put this together must hate Ron DeSantis.
I do feel sometimes that like these guys are making such gigantic miscalculations. They must hate him.
Yeah.
He did a picture of him as a lizard person. Okay, and how does this compare exactly?
He's just hot. That's a hot man. That's hot man ass.
What is this? What's this doing for us?
Yeah, Ron DeSantis is like a sexy, tanned, toned man with his pectorals glistening in the sun.
This is so we could get our nut at the end.
You gay?
Something to finish off to. What a fucking idiot.
I will do.
What a moron. Well, there you go. So Ron DeStinky is running his own campaign into the ground. And we love that for him, don't we, folks? Unfortunately, it probably means there's not going to be a debate between Stinky and Trump.
That's a big bummer. That needs to happen. If I was Trump, I would want that to happen anyway, though, because, like, Trump is at his best when he's destroying his enemies, right? Absolutely. And I feel like putting Donald Trump on a debate stage against Ron DeSantis is going to re-galvanize his positions, allow him an opportunity to come across like the outsider once again, because he can turn around and say, look, I did everything right and they indicted me. Okay?
I did everything right and they indicted me.
He can say that, and he can literally point to like Ron DeSantis and be like, that guy is a snake that I raised from the ground up, and then the Republican institutions used him, weaponized him against me, while they turned the other cheek as the DOJ, the corrupt DOJ, the Department of Injustice, put me in jail or tried to put me in jail. This way, in spite of being the literal fucking president for 4 goddamn years, Donald Trump could still turn around and portray himself as an outsider. It would actually look really good for him, in my opinion, if he were to go up against little Rhonda on a debate stage.
I wouldn't, trust me. I mean, shit, that'd be massive ratings for him. And I know he can't resist that. But one of my favorite things here is there are some conservatives who are, I guess, DeSantis diehards who are desperately trying to defend this, which is incredible.
I don't want a president who seems eager to divide us further and positions himself as an enemy of any community.
Pause for a second. I'm sorry, you're a fucking Tulsi Gabbard advisor. I don't give a shit about you, you fucking loser. This is the problem. Republicans love winners, or they used to, and they've actually changed a little bit since the midterms, like where they kind of do love losers a little bit. They're behaving like Democrats. Who the fuck cares about what Tulsi Gabbard's advisor has to say about anything?
Well, they're desperate, dude. It's Blaze TV. Who else? Where are you going to find someone to defend that shit? They had to go to the bottom.
So sad.
Yeah, this guy isn't even defending it. He's upset about it.
That's not what the...
Well, you'll see.
So, a really distasteful ad, and frankly, in terms of his national communications, a very underwhelming campaign thus far being run by Governor DeSantis.
Anybody want to address that before I do? It's completely wrong. The LGBT community is hunting our children for grooming purposes and dismemberment. Apologize for nothing. Step on the gas even harder. He understands what time it is. And
it's killing trans people time. What time is it?
Bro,
genocide time.
Dude, that's holy fuck, dude. What are we doing? American politics is just getting juicier and juicier every goddamn day, where you got like, it is unironically the most like hallucination prone person, and whatever position they have, that's what the Republican Party is triangulating towards, and that's really odd.
Well, it's cool because he has monopoly behind him.
Yeah.
Which means he's a family man or something.
I don't know what's going on behind him.
Yeah, so I want to kill all trans people and afterwards play a game of Monopoly with my family.
Yeah.
Understands what time it is, and there's simply no time to be anything but utterly honest that if you have these people on their heels and losing more than they're winning, that's a victory. Period. End of sentence.
Other than the last sentence there talking about the messaging nationally, was that a criticism of DeSantis? Because you were actually selling me.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I thought it was the best thing they had done yet as a campaign from a messaging standpoint, until what they rolled out yesterday with Casey DeSantis, which is one of the best ads I've ever seen, actually.
Holy shit. So there, I mean, wow. This is, of course, here. Let me better represent, if I can, his campaign ad. This is who he's the American Psycho, Jason Bateman. Here is Wolf of Wall Street, fucked up on Quaaludes.
Okay, all of
Thomas Shelby about to commit suicide. Oh, and then of course he's just looking beautiful.
The thing is though, like,
that's him.
I mean, here's the thing. These guys are. I mean, this is fake. Like, this is just like a fictionalized version of real people, or just like an outright, complete fake person that never existed, right? And they're trying to appeal to baby-brained people, to be like, oh, I'm just like Thomas Shelby. It's like, hey, guys, Ronald DeSantis here. I'm just like Thomas Shelby. Like, okay, good luck. Good luck selling that to like a broader audience. You know what I mean? Make yourself look cool. With Donald Trump, at least like they would make him look hot. You know what I mean? But it was still him. Like, they weren't superimposing Donald Trump next to like Thomas Shelby and shit.
This is you right now. This is so you right now.
It's just I don't know.
They're more so fantastic.
It's so bad.
We love it.
It's so incredibly fucking stupid to do campaign ads like this.
So not only is the voter base leaving him, the Murdochs are starting to sour. Look at this guy, man. I mean, this guy, and this is a beautiful man right here. That's a force for good in the world. Right there.
He's hot.
He actually owns a vineyard near my house. That's Murdoch, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
He owns like an entire massive hill and like the most expensive real estate in the world. He bought like an entire hill to grow grapes on.
I know. That's due to that grape yard vineyard, whatever. I found out that he was deathly afraid of COVID.
He should be.
In his personal life.
Look at this man.
In his personal life, he is genuinely terrified of COVID. I won't reveal what my sources are, but...
well, he's right. I'm just saying. I mean,
he's right, but like Sky News in Australia is like, promoting anti-vaxxer conspiracies.
It is interesting.
News is doing that.
Yeah,
like,
interesting.
They've played a gigantic role in like brainwashing people. Meanwhile, he's like living on a fucking island carved out in the middle of Bel Air, so that he could like be away from people. You know what I mean?
If this guy sniffed one molecule of COVID, he would fucking drop
perish.
dead.
No,
this man would be in an iron lung. That's
the unfortunate reality. Evil never dies. You know. So
true.
Let's see. The conservative media king preferred candidate to knock off Donald Trump is not meeting expectations, and the family's patriarch is getting tired of waiting. Less than 2 months ago, Ron DeStinky declared his run for president, and there was lots of hype. But
it's only been 2 months that he's fucking
is it really
off this hard. It's
wow, he fucked that up big time.
Yeah,
man.
because he's really bad on camera, and he's not a retail politician at all. And even his like triangulation for legislation has always been like way too aggro. His charisma doesn't put him high enough in the placement for the primaries where that matters, and then his legislative agenda and the way the issues that he supposedly cares about or pushes for are toxic to the broader general voter population. And this is not just a Ron DeSantis problem, as I've said so many times now. This is an overarching problem with the entire Republican Party. This is a Republican Party problem, and Ron DeSantis is a manifestation of that because he is their guy. He's the guy of the Republican Party. Those people who are in positions of power in the Republican Party are propping him up as the counter to Trump.
Vote DeSantis, guys, 2024. Just like Thomas Shelby. He's like Thomas Shelby. Vote DeSantis.
That's so badass.
According to two sources, Murdoch has privately winced at DeSantis' nonstop cultural grievance strategy, arguing that it is being executed sloppily. In his repeated attempts to outflank the already hard-right Trump on the right, DeSantis and his team have waged an aggressive message operation to paint the Florida government as a much more extreme culture warrior as compared with the former president, most recently via a bizarre bigoted video lauding the governor for his anti-LGBTQ attacks. This strategy has for months attracted criticism from fellow Republicans for being unsavvy and too online to connect with the median voter. There it is.
Dude, I'm not even, I could be a better campaign consultant than like 90% of these fucking weird lanyard wearing dickheads on DC. I swear to God. I don't know what the fuck these guys are doing. And I never even leave my fucking house, dude. I live in California and I never leave my house. And even I have a better assessment of like what kind of, what is going to be more appealing to the broader masses than this shit. You know what this is? This is like when the Democrats with John Kerry or with that Amy McGrath, I think her name was, in Kentucky against Mitch McConnell, have always tried to present themselves as like more patriotic than the Republican candidate by being like, well, here's a guy who actually served. It's like, it doesn't matter, dude. You cannot outflank Donald Trump from the right. If you're Ron DeSantis, your entire campaign, your entire messaging, your entire gubernatorial run twice has been about how hard you ride for Donald Trump. You've utilized Donald Trump to get a podium, to get a platform. Like, people are not going to forget that, number one. And number two, if you recognize that internally, you recognize that you needed Trump to win, then you should also recognize that you can't outflank him from the fucking right. You just can't do that.
What would be the best outcome is if this just completely ruins his political career and he just loses re-election for governor as well.
That's why I was hoping that he would debate Trump, because that's what happened in the 2016 primary. He like killed off a bunch of political careers of a bunch of ghouls.
I mean, DeSantis is legitimately a
could be the next Jeb.
You know? Jeb! Exclamation mark.
Jeb!
Remember that?
Jeb!
This guy, Jeb.
Please clap.
Please clap.
Please clap.
This was the best. This is the best campaign ever.
That's my goat. That's my goat. The.
It's me, Jeb.
Please clap.
Yeah, imagine.
Jeb.
Imagine being George H.W. Bush and like being a fucking CIA ghoul your entire life, and promoting this like proper WASP nationalism and you know, American imperialism in like a different way in the Republican Party, only to have your dumb son, who is like a fucking yee ass cowboy, be the president and dramatically change the course of like American politics forever.
He has swag though. Jeb don't have shit.
Yeah, but in a different world, in the George H.W. Bush world, right? Like Jeb Bush is the one. Jeb Bush is the good Tom Hanks kid to Chet Hanks. George W. Bush is the Chet Hanks of the Bush dynasty.
Oh, that's so spot on.
And then here's the problem, though. If I'm going to watch, if I have the decision to watch something with Chet or watch something with the boring, like the guy who looks just like Tom Hanks,
Colin
like
Hanks.
Dollar Store.
Colin Hanks.
Yeah,
I mean, he's a good actor, I think.
Fine,
He's
but
fine.
I'm rolling with Chet. That guy, I mean, there's nobody like him in the world.
Way more entertaining.
Yeah. The point is, Americans much prefer a Chet Hanks style person to be their fucking president than they prefer the Colin Hanks style person.
Are we suggesting that Chet Hanks runs for president?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds good, actually.
Chet Hanks on the Unity ticket.
Here, since we talked about it, here's just the Jeb Bush clip that was just lives in our memory.
I think the next president needs to be a lot quieter, but send a signal that we're prepared to act in the national security interests of this country to get back in the business of creating a more peaceful world.
Please clap.
Nailed it. Oh, no. Fucking nailed it. High energy Jeb.
Please clap.
It's so bad.
Yeah, he's the best. He's the best.
Yeah.
So moving on. Let's talk about
that's the one aspect, though. The Democrats will always defeat Republicans on that aspect. If Americans are looking for civility, Democrats are always going to beat out the Republicans on that front.
Right.
They will always do that. Unless they run a black guy, in which case, no, of course not, because Americans are way more racist than they care about civility.
So I want to talk about Mike Lindell, the My Pillow guy, who had a literal pillow empire. This guy was worth like $200 million at one point, I recall looking up and seeing. And since he became full-on conspiracy theorist for Donald Trump, simp, he has lost everything. It's a really good allegory, I think, for what supporting Donald Trump does to
this is
motherfucker.
online?
I did everything right.
He's liquidating his entire fucking business.
Can we participate in this auction?
Look how
That
cheap
is what
shit
we're here to do right now.
A Freightliner dock truck, $6,000.
What?
This one's $3,000.
Ooh.
A whole ass fucking freight truck for $3,000.
Fuck, we shouldn't have shown this on stream. Now people are gonna bid at it. Fuck.
Well, he needs the money so he can pay out the guy $5 million he owes.
Oh my god.
Oh
my god. This is so, dude. Ethan, we have to buy it.
Well, we've been thinking about it.
Unironically, there's some
printer bands for $4,000.
Has it? I have one weird specification.
Can we get a forklift?
Does it have Mike Lindell's ass sweat on the seat?
I want his signature.
Yeah,
That's
I want it
was
like
saying.
used.
We want
I want it to be
autograph.
used and abused by Mike Lindell.
Potentially yes. There's some really incredible things here. $500 for that.
Pallet jacks.
$700.
Those unironically you could use down in Teddy Fresh.
Some of these I don't know what they do, but it looks expensive.
Air compressor.
Air compressor.
$1,000, $1,500. I mean, sure.
I mean, why not at that price?
There's an air tank. Okay,
I might get some stuff for my brother for his garage. Well, my garage that he abuses.
It's just kind of far, so the shipping might get you. You know what I mean?
True.
But this is desperate times. He's selling a filter for $50. This is desperate times.
No, this is everything, but like get to the good shit. You know what I mean? Because this is all like industrial stuff that people definitely need. But what I want to see is like like a big Michael Pillow sign or something.
Well, here's this. I don't know what this is, but it looks very expensive.
It looks like a CNC machine.
$7.
It's going currently for $6.
Wait,
what is this? It looks very expensive, doesn't it?
It does look like a CNC machine, but I don't know
something like that.
Well, it can be yours for $6. So that seems like a good deal. I don't know what the fuck
it's
it is.
It's a case erector? I don't know what that means. Automatic case erector?
Maybe like it hacks the pillows. Or we have more images, guys. Let's get some other angles going. I need to know if I need this automatic case
maker.
Okay, man, that thing is huge. $5. Let's go right now. We could scrap that thing.
Automatic case erector.
It's got a touch screen.
Touch screen, nice.
Yeah, so.
I mean, you could. A lot of this stuff will probably be stripped for parts, I assume. Like you could probably sell different parts, different components of it for cheaper than it. I mean, make more money off of it.
These are all $5. Look,
Love Shaw, Little David. What the hell?
$5. That looks like trash.
Well, no one's bid on it yet, because it's too big. That's the problem.
But oh yeah, for sure. But I'm just saying, this does look like trash, though.
Oh, it's automated. Here,
it's like a box maker. Yeah.
Yeah, it makes boxes.
The case erector.
But he's selling everything. You're like, wow, dude, this Trump ruined your life, brother. Just start smoking crack again and take the edge off. It really does. I've smoked crack.
I stand by my statement that he was better on crack.
Absolutely. He wasn't trying to ruin the country back then.
Well, this is his brain on Jesus. He went from one drug to another.
Boxes? Oh my God, there's got to be so many flat boxes.
Look at that. That's $500. I mean, shit.
The deal.
Shit, Mike.
Yo, you should buy this for fucking Teddy Fresh, dude.
That's what I'm saying. I'm seeing where's the value.
No,
I want to help Mike out.
It's like a gift for Hila. Just, hey, I got you fresh, minted Michael Pillow boxes.
Look at this Canon Pro massive industrial color printer.
I looked it up. That thing sells new for over 10 grand.
Yeah, these things are crazy.
Well, I mean, this is just, remember, the bid started, and when does it close?
Oh, it's been open for several days, dude.
No, okay, well, you fucked up then.
Yeah,
Ethan.
we're juicing it right now.
Well, it's funny. I don't care. What
you should have bought it. It's got 5. Oh, it's still got 5 days.
I'm not shipping that shit.
There's gonna be people in your audience that are like, oh, dude, this is exactly what I needed.
Good. I want to hook them up. I want you guys to get good deals right now. Fuck the pillows being on sale, like he usually says. The whole warehouse is on sale today. 90% off. Yeah, this man is selling everything. Sewing machines.
I have yet to see a single thing that's like Michael Pillow related, though, which is kind of sad.
Yeah, I don't think he may not have touched any of these.
No, I want like a big ass sign.
That's only one page.
Yeah, dude, there's 18 pages of it.
Oh, he's selling everything.
He's selling everything. Yeah. So, is there a way to search? Because I want to see like a commercial grade
14 pages.
Mike Pillow.
Let's see. Do you want me to sort by? Price or
you just want his face on something?
Yeah, or like a big thing that says like My Pillow, like that photo you have, the informational lot photo right there. I want that as like a massive sign or something. Like he might be selling.
So
that
let me
shit.
type Mike Lindell and maybe see if anything comes up under his name. Mike Lindell, Lindell, like that. Did I spell his last name right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. So do we have any Mike Lindell branded items in this 850? No.
Not.
Maybe just Mike.
Look up billboard. No, right billboard.
Okay. Billboard. Let's see.
I'm like
nothing.
I'm rapidly scrubbing through page by page.
How about just My Pillow brand?
Yo, a bunch of filing cabinets. I wonder a bunch of
brand
internal documents.
Oops. You wrote Brammed.
Brand. Yeah, fuck, man. I wish we could. There's got to be something funny in there.
I don't think that there's good enough SEO. I think there's probably stuff there. Because like right truck, let's see if it comes up. You know what I mean? As a test.
Truck?
Yeah. Like I don't know if they. Oh, I guess
we got
it does come up.
Oh, and we dude, look at this, bro. They're selling dollies for $12. This is desperate times. Holy fuck.
Yeah, I mean it's a fucking full blown garage sale.
Fire sale.
He's selling his dollies.
Okay. Desperate times calls for desperate measures. I think it's time to give Gary Vee a call right now. Get him to go out there and just fucking eviscerate Michael Pillow. He's like, this dolly, I want it. It says for $7. I'll give you $1.50 for it, and then I'm gonna sell it on eBay for $10.
Different perspectives.
I'm so sorry. I do feel bad for him. He's losing everything.
No,
his chair's forklift.
No, fuck him.
He's losing everything, man.
Yeah, I don't feel bad for him at all.
Let's see, sorted by highest bid. I'm just curious, like, what's popping here? Let's see.
Especially
the trucks.
Didn't I hear from several of you that his pillows suck? Like they're not good.
I
pillows?
tried it.
They're
Before
terrible.
I knew anything about him, like a decade ago, I bought it. I was like, because I was looking for a new pillow.
Yeah.
It was fucking horrible.
Yeah, it's very not
generic.
soft.
I don't understand why he's successful.
Well, because his pillows were dog shit, so he had to tailor it to like a conservative audience. You know what I mean? Each pillow that you buy, brother, is giving Donald Trump money.
When I bought it, he wasn't even doing that. It was just like, buy my pillow. Buy my pillow. My pillow is the best pillow. You will have the best night of sleep in your life.
Whoa. Look at the Discord. There's some really interesting things that they found in there.
Let's see.
Like, for example, look at the last one.
No.
Well, no, not this one.
Memory foam curved pillows.
Those are just, those are great. Those are useful. But look at the last one.
No, the last one. This is a scandal.
This is scary.
This is scandalous.
I don't know how to feel about this.
Face masks.
What?
Yo, what the fuck? Wait, first of all, before we get into the fact that this guy is part of the big fraud of COVID. But let's talk about a pallet of face masks for $5.
Yeah. I mean, well, no one's going to buy that, Ethan. Why would they buy that?
Maybe I should.
Because you don't need it. Because China virus is fake.
Why are you supporting this, Mike Lindell? This is why you went out of business.
Yeah,
woke
what
goes
the
broke,
fuck?
dumbass loser.
He's woke as shit, dude.
Oh my God, there's so many pallets of face masks.
No, there's... Mike, why do you have so many face masks?
Oh, because I have an answer.
Look at all these.
Ethan, it's because I didn't use them.
Exactly.
Right, that's true.
Why I have so many pallets of face masks.
The government made me buy them, but I refused to use them. Instead, we started shaving them down and putting them in our pillows.
Using it for stuffing.
They make a fantastic stuffing.
Wait, why are he's selling a shitload of portable massage tables?
Here is Mike Lindell and Gary Vee.
Gary Vee in a passionate makeout session with his dad after destroying the Mike Lindell garage sale.
Oh, man.
Just fucking owning him so hard. He bought everything for $8 and he's selling everything on eBay for $10.
Well, it's really it's an American Cinderella story, isn't it?
It really is.
He was worth over $100 million. And then, let's see. First, he's being forced to pay $5 million to the guy. He said, if you can prove that the election wasn't stolen, I'll give you $5 million. Somebody did prove that, and the judge actually is forcing Mike to pay him.
Ethan, there's a thing that you can buy.
Yeah.
Here, click on the Discord, the last photo.
Okay, this is...
Oh, that'd be great for you, Ethan.
It's a... Okay, it's a stool. It's a stepping stool.
It's a step stool, yeah. To get to those
Fantastic.
high
This
places
way you can
I
finally.
need that.
This way you can finally be 5'10".
Stand up.
Okay, my ribs are broken.
Stand up. I don't care. I'll punch you in the fucking rib.
Oh, you got the platform.
Yeah, Ethan is wearing platforms right now, so.
They're Crocs. What are you talking about?
Gotta have them ribs.
Gotta have them ribs.
When we both stood, oh no, the filter's broken again.
I have a small torso. My legs are very long.
The Ethan filter's broken again, guys.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, showing his true size.
I really need this step stool.
It's pretty funny though. When we both stood up, I do look. I think they do make me much smaller.
No, they don't.
We try and make it seem somewhat plausible, the size difference between you two.
We were standing right next to each other. What are you talking about? It's the same frame, bro.
Oh, those stools are sick. The Ford stools.
All right, so Lindell has revealed the company has seen a significant plummet in revenue since he's become a full-blown conspiracy theorist. Walmart, Bed Bath & Beyond, Slumberland, they've all stopped selling MyPillow products. Who's surprised by that? And basically, he says it's a massive, massive cancellation. We lost $100 million from attacks by the box stores, the shopping networks.
Attacks.
And the shopping channels, all of them did cancel culture on us. I love that. They did cancel culture on me.
That's such a cool way to describe just like, filing Chapter 11 bankruptcy.
They did a cancel culture on me.
Nobody wants to buy my dog shit pillows anymore. It's cancel culture.
Do they have any chairs for Dan?
Yeah, they have a lot of chairs.
Oh, for real?
Mm-hmm.
So Dan, you might want to keep your eyes open for some Mike Lindell executive
we do have a bunch
chairs.
of fan submissions that maybe we should look at first.
Okay.
We'll keep
this
it
is
in mind.
$0.
Keep it in mind.
This is just come get it.
Well, I can't say no to a deal like that.
Come get it.
They got a rocker gaming chair? What's happening? Was Michael Lindell sitting on the gamer chair?
Fuck?
What?
Why are they selling aluminum lawn chairs?
No, you have to be. This is off of Mike's listing, is it not? You just found this in like the general listing.
I clicked the link. Let me try again because I agree that looks a little.
There are chairs because I was scrubbing through all of his listing, but
here, look. Here's his link.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, here. I just want to do Mike's. Oh no, that was just Mike.
Yeah, when you click on that, no. When you click on that, you're expanding search to all auctions.
Right, but I haven't. This is just Mike.
So that was Mike selling the gaming chair.
So chair.
Okay.
This is all Mikey boy.
Interesting.
Oh wait,
these
are
the ones that I was
results.
seeing. That's what I'm saying. I don't think the game.
Oh, they got some. Oh, they don't have any Herman Miller. Is that a Hermie?
This looks like a Herman.
No,
Miller.
that looks like a fake one.
That's a fake.
Oh,
yeah, that's a Herman Miller copy.
$0 is in my budget, Dan.
Mike L. Lindell.
They have a lot of computers that they factory reset. I bet you something's on one of those. Someone had
Here you go.
Messed up
This
one
might have Mike Lindell ass smell on it, Hasan. You might be able to get a whiff off this.
Oh yeah, that's. I want to put that in a crack pipe and smoke it.
Mm-hmm. You probably would get high as sweat. He basically sweats crack, probably.
Yeah. These are some of the most deformed, ugliest. Okay.
I love this. And then what was you mentioned, AB, something else that was interesting?
Oh, just saying they have a bunch of computers for sale.
Yeah, laptops.
Oh, yeah, computers.
I don't know if you want that. I feel like
because when the
FBI is going to come crashing down when they find out what's in the hard drive.
Shit, you know what I mean? Exactly. Wasn't me, officer. Yeah. Wow, this is cheap, guys. This is really cheap stuff here. There it is, Mike. We wish you well.
Good luck.
All the best, buddy. All the best to you. Sorry about the cancel culture they did on you.
That sucks.
So, only the best for our friend. There's picture frames. What the fuck is this? These are picture frames of people's just art.
Just
okay. Art. Oh, nice.
Decorations for the office.
I like that.
It's beautiful.
$0 in most cases.
Beautiful.
So, moving on. Let's see. We have the big story that the conservatives are hitting on pretty hard here is they found coke in the White House. Cocaine.
Oh my God, I know.
Heard of it?
I find this story pretty funny. For one, I mean, at any given moment, there's at least 10 people doing lines in the White House.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, Joe Brandon doesn't do coke. He does adrenochrome, which is baby fetus spinal fluid.
Yeah, they have to be tortured first, though. in order to harvest it properly.
Well, here, let me. This is
Jim Caviezel.
Gets caught.
This is the story that they've been obsessed with all week. This is Jesse Waters, the guy who's replaced Tuck.
Yeah, it's you know, the irony is not lost on me that it's fucking Jesse Waters being like, I can't believe they're doing coke. It's like, dude, you look at yourself. Like, what do you mean? You're the one who's going to complain about cocaine in the White House? He's just mad that he wasn't invited to the coke party.
Well, listen, if Joe Biden did cocaine, his heart would stop beating immediately. There's no shot he would survive.
No, I feel like I'm a firm believer that these guys get like obviously heavily medicated, but I assume it's like a much safer cocktail of like different kinds of amphetamines.
Oh, you think he's on some kind of speed?
I think they probably give him. I mean, they probably.
I don't think so.
I think they definitely.
If he has a speech after 8 p.m., they definitely juice him.
Amphetamines, though?
I mean, not like meth.
Like a lower level. It was probably not like Adderall, but probably something lower.
Yeah.
Like a
that shit, like,
Concerta.
I don't know. That has like a heavy come down. I feel like he'd be like just in such a horrible state of being if he was on that kind of stuff at that age. But who knows? Maybe
sometimes, I don't know.
Maybe. But also then the other thing is, Hunter Biden was doing coke in the White House. It's like, yeah, dude, he smokes crack. Like, we know that. Who cares? It's interesting. Let's see what he says.
With cocaine, it's usually a slam dunk case.
This is day 3 of his coverage, by the way.
Day 3.
Yeah.
Right. Cocaine gate.
Thank God they're talking about this.
But, and actually, just to be clear, it was found in the general area of the White House, of which how many people work in the White House? Hundreds?
It's not just work, visitors.
No, visitors as well.
How many people go through the White House per day?
Hundreds. Easily. Maybe more.
Yeah,
it's fucking awesome.
Yeah, that's Joe Brandon was doing it there.
Yeah.
In the common area, in the cafeteria.
Out in the lobby.
Doing lines. Him and his son Hunter were doing lines in the cafeteria together.
Yeah.
The White House, the Secret Service can't tell us where they found it.
But then the other thing is, does anyone care? Like, I just don't care if people are doing cocaine. I don't.
Yeah, I don't give a shit either.
It's like, I don't care. But okay.
And we're starting to believe that the reason they won't tell us where they found it is because that would tell us whose coke it was.
It was found on the office of the president's desk in the Oval Office.
Yeah.
The Secret Service isn't telling us anything. In a response to a Freedom of Information request put forward by Bloomberg, the Secret Service is saying they can't release any records about the coke found at the White House. Why?
Shit, sus.
They said it would interfere with an ongoing investigation.
Sus.
But what's the investigation?
But that is actually true. I mean, if they're doing an investigation, they don't want to give away their key details. That's pretty.
Doesn't matter. Jesse Waters for Jesse Waters is open and shut. So let him handle it.
It's also been like 3 days.
Do not vote for Joe Biden. There was a small quantity of cocaine found in the common area of the White House.
Donald Trump is a Sudafed boy. Like, that's how he was getting yacked
there
up.
You go.
Police charge people with cocaine possession all the time when they find it in someone's house.
Right.
But today we learned
find someone in his house because it's Joe Biden's house.
Oh, he lives there.
Yeah, he lives.
Right.
That's his
He's
house.
right. Ultimately, it is his problem.
He's
that's
like,
so
yo,
true.
dude, whatever. It's in your house. You're
It's
accountable.
the White House.
Okay, that's an interesting theory.
Yeah, no,
I hadn't thought
that is
about
clever.
that. I hadn't thought about that.
Yeah.
FBI is a part of the cover-up.
Is the FBI
This cocaine cover-up goes deep, boy.
the Secret Service in the investigation as to how cocaine wound up at the White House?
Yes, I want to be a little bit careful about what I can say here because the Secret Service is leading the investigation. But as is standard in an investigation where white powder is found, the FBI's lab personnel did an evaluation to determine whether or not there was a, sort of biological.
Is that the only assistance?
That's the only assistance we've done so far. We have offered the full range of our assistance to the Secret Service if they want to use us.
Oh, they've done more than offer. The FBI is now involved in the White House coke investigation. Christopher Wray and...
So anyway, this is actually an almost 9-minute segment. So
is the lead story Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday.
This is huge. What are you guys talking about? It's a big deal. No, you know what it is? It's because, and we're in the same business. I'm in the same business as Jesse Waters, especially. Yes, selling and trafficking cocaine.
Right.
And it's a dead period. Let's be real. People are on vacation. They're not as like tapped into the news. The news cycle's kind of boring. And they can't talk about NATO and Ukraine every goddamn day, so they got to find something else. And they think this is a gift-wrapped, a beautiful present for them to cover. But unfortunately, it's a bit of a dud.
Well, it's better than let's kill trans people, I guess. It's an upgrade for that.
Oh, the media hypocrisy? Oh, I love that.
Here we go. They're wondering, why are people not taking this seriously?
Multiple Diet Cokes per day, and even had a Diet Coke button in the Oval Office. This is how the media reacted.
We see him go up and down during the course of a day, and it may sometimes.
This is a special episode.
This is okay. This is Fox News Presents.
The Ingram Angle special.
Yeah.
Depend on the supply of Diet Coke. The other thing that would concern me more is this consistent consumption of fats and sugars.
12 Diet Cokes is a lot of Diet Coke and a not very healthy thing.
You know, it causes a lot of things that you'd expect a lot of.
I mean, first of all, I agree it's really dumb that they're talking about Diet Cokes. Although, to be fair, 12 Diet Cokes is pretty impressive
I think it's perfectly normal. I think Trump did
that many diet drinks?
No, but I think Trump did everything right, and they indicted him. Okay, I'm going to say that 12 Diet Cokes is healthy. Okay, it's not. At least it's not real Coke.
Dr. Idz
has no problem
right now.
Frankly.
Yep.
Yeah.
Caffeine to cause irritability, insomnia, sometimes become more unfocused.
Caffeine? You're talking about caffeine? Shut up, moron.
Yeah. Fuck you, Dr. Sanjay Gupta.
Actual Coke in the White House, not in a can, but in a line.
By the way, they weren't like, let's arrest Trump. They're like, this is a silly, funny story. Let's talk about it.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. No one was like, this is a matter of national security that Trump is drinking too many.
You're not voting for Trump.
He's slamming too many Diet Cokes, folks. We got to do something about it.
This is hypocrisy at its finest.
Big joke.
I would like to know blow by blow who is responsible for this.
Is there a joke about this? He did a joke about it.
No one was injured, as far as we know, and it's an illicit drug at the White House. Why can't you actually have a bit of fun with it?
I agree, girl.
That is pretty funny that they're saying, because that's what I said.
I agree.
I don't expect CNN to be like, yeah, just a little bit of Coke. Let them do it.
All these media people who they do coke. This is what fuels them on a daily basis. So I find it funny that all these people are out here like, I cannot believe people do coke. It's like, shut up, bro. I can see the powder under your nose.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's hurting the Biden campaign tremendously.
Yeah, no, everyone's really mad about that.
Everybody is super up in arms. Actually, Trump made a tweet about it, which was really compelling. The public is demanding to know the White House cocaine story. Just like I quickly provided security tapes from Mar-a-Lago on the boxes hoax. The White House has security cameras, far more than Mar-a-Lago, all over the place, especially the location in question. They 100% know who it is. If they don't release information, it means they destroyed the tapes and the cocaine was used for Hunter and probably even crooked Joe Biden in order to give his total disaster of presidency a little life and energy.
I love this story because, like he's trying to compare it to the boxes hoax, right? Which is a hoax. But, like, that would imply that the cocaine definitely was brought into the White House in the same way that he brought the classified documents in the Mar-a-Lago. So, like, what is he trying to say here? That, like, some random person might have been able to bring the documents, classified documents that he had access to in the Mar-a-Lago? Like, you did that.
I cannot get over his scrumptious-looking neck pussy.
Oh, yeah, he does. He's looking glorious.
Letting it all hang out.
I'm telling you, man. Just get a little
cover it up,
base lube in there and go to town.
Take this off the screen, Ian.
Have a good time.
Neck. Get that off the screen.
Hold on, Dan. Can I zoom in further?
Well, I'm just saying, Ian. We're gonna get a strike.
Oh, it's too graphic.
Yeah, it's too graphic.
Too graphic.
I'll just give you a big fat kiss.
Someone needs to call him out on that neck pussy.
I love Donald Trump talking about fucking a president's son doing cocaine, by the way.
That's so true.
Like, have you seen Donald Trump Jr., dude? He's fucking yacked out of his goddamn mind.
Always.
Literally always.
Yeah. Let's see. This other thing, how are you feeling about Threads? Are you into it at all?
I mean, I haven't really tweeted too much, or I haven't really threaded too much on it.
Yeah.
It's whatever.
I'm into Threads for this reason. I like it. I think that Twitter going under and Elon losing a $44 billion investment is so funny. And obviously, Mark Zuckerberg's a demon. Elon Musk is a demon. But of the two, I mean, I find it more funny. And what a display of incompetency of a billionaire. Maybe like better than we've ever seen.
Yeah.
And so I'm on Threads.
I want to see Elon Musk crash and burn.
Like one of his Teslas on autopilot.
Yeah, exactly. And Mark Zuckerberg basically was one of the least liked billionaires out of all the public profile having billionaires. He was always really seen as like a weird lizard guy. And then he started doing Brazilian jiu-jitsu. He started getting absolutely peeled, svelte, shredded. I don't know if you saw.
He started.
Have you seen the photo with him and Israel Adesanya? Oh my God, he looks hot.
Is he shredded?
Fuck. Dude.
Wait, I want to see.
He's got cum gutters.
Does he?
Okay, yeah. So
wait, what's a
basically,
cum gutter?
what Zuckerberg did.
Oh, like a six pack?
No, cum gutters, Ethan.
What's a six? What is
Dick
that
V's.
What?
The Dick V's, the cum gutters.
He's got the V's.
Oh, that's a cum gutter.
I've never heard that phrase.
That's really vulgar, bro.
So my point is, he, in all of his like lizard brain antics, he found that like there's one other public profile having billionaire that he could absolutely eviscerate and make himself look good by comparing himself to this guy, and it's motherfucking Elon Musk. So now he's making Elon Musk look like a baby all the time.
Wait, he looks great.
He is
How
out
old
of
is he? What's his age?
control.
He's a little bit younger than you, I believe. Ethan.
Oh, is he?
No. Wait, really?
How
Well,
old is
Ethan's
that?
43. So,
No, I'm 38. Stop. It's not funny. I don't want to mislead the people.
He's 39.
So he's 1 year older than me.
What? That looks like an AI photo. What?
No,
Oh, it
that's
is an
it.
AI
That's
photo.
39.
That, yeah.
But so here, okay, so you know how people, they've been doing this, like they show a picture of, what's that meme with the Kennedy guy
He's around
who's
your
jacked?
height. He's 5'7", so he's like close to your height and close to your age, 39.
He's older and shorter.
Just a little bit shorter.
39.
The one of the Kennedy guy who's jacked, and then they compared him to, you know the meme?
You talking about RFK?
Yeah, RFK. They're like, he's jacked, he's not.
Oh, yeah, that poor doctor that was getting harassed. That's what you're talking about? The guy that was on.
Okay.
The guy with the bow tie.
Show it. Just pull it up so people know what I'm talking about.
That was my favorite meme because it automatically just shows that you're the dumbest guy on the planet. He's like, who would you rather get health advice from? And then on the one hand, you have like a jacked anti-vaxxer, and then on the other hand, you have a doctor. Like, you're just telling on yourself at that point.
Okay, I have a really good meme format that I'm coming out with, but I think this is going to hit hard against Elon Musk.
Okay.
Cam is working on it right now. But yeah, Mark, I mean, damn, he looks good. I'd like to come in his gutters for sure. Like to fill him up. Good for him, though. He's living his best life.
Yeah, I mean, he has unlimited access. He has like the best personal trainers. He also fucking doesn't have that
Plastic
weird
hair.
Caesar cut anymore, so that's good.
Dude, fuck
that shit was not doing him any favors.
Yeah, so anyway, the reason I bring it up is because things are happening on Twitter that make it, for me, even harder to support the platform, even in the sense of using it. Tucker has an exclusive Twitter show, as we
God.
know. So Tucker literally flew out to Romania to interview Tate.
He's so sad.
What the fuck? This man flew out to Romania. It was that important to interview Andrew Tate.
I love all
That
of
is
the
sad.
I love all the QAnon Tucker fans that were like, oh, we want to stop Democrats from sex trafficking. And then they're like, but this sex trafficker, he seems like a good guy.
He's one of the good ones.
He's one of the good sex traffickers. He's a white hat sex trafficker.
I mean, Tucker goes on and on about like, we must stop the degeneracy and abuse of young women. Anyway, I'm flying out to Romania to interview my good friend, Andrew Tate.
Even if he wasn't a sex trafficker, the fact that like he ran an OnlyFans scheme is enough for the normal conservative audience to immediately be like, no, fuck this guy.
So anyway, so Elon Musk, I'm assuming paid for this. I don't know, but I'm assuming because Tucker works for Twitter now. So he tweets this out, Interesting interview with Cobra Tate. So he's co-signing this.
Oh, so here, let me tell you why this happened. Okay? This is, in many respects, no different than when Aiden Ross or any other content creator hits the Andrew Tate button because, like, it'll feed the algo, right?
Desperation.
Tucker Carlson started off in a blaze of glory, okay? He had so many views, even though, like, those are impressions. They're fake for the most part, on Twitter especially so. And he started off with that. He started out with a lot of views, and everyone was like, oh, my God, this is beating TV. This is beating TV. Tucker Carlson's doing great. And obviously people that understand the situation better, people like myself who have been in this game doing political commentary online for a very long time, immediately recognized that this was bullshit and that it was always going to crash and burn. So by like his 8th episode, obviously his impressions had diminished. Those impressions are already like pretty useless as a metric for success in general because it's fucking Twitter. But by the 8th episode, he had lost 83% of his overall views. Right? So what does he do? He pulls the Andrew Tate parachute. He rips the cord. He goes all the way to Romania. He reduces himself to that. He debases himself this way, and he goes and interviews Andrew Tate for 2 hours and 30 minutes on Twitter.
And he's laundering his image. I mean, the amount of research and
mutually
pushback.
beneficial.
Watch this. Just watch how Andrew characterizes his crimes. It's stunning. Jaw-dropping.
Hey, it's Tucker Carlson. Imagine being a 6th grade boy in the United States right now.
That's weird.
That is so grooming.
That's a strong start.
Grooming.
Strong start from Tucker.
I refuse to imagine that.
What are you hearing at school? What are they telling you on the internet? Well, they're telling you to stop being yourself. Sit still. Stop joking. Suppress your aggression. Share your feelings. Obey.
Share your feelings. God. Gee whiz.
Milk porn. Female qualities are virtuous.
I thought he said that.
He did. Exploding milk porn.
Exploding milk porn. Masculine qualities are oppressive. That's the message. In case it wasn't clear enough, schools around the country have removed urinals.
And here is what is, in my opinion, the greatest male role model, Andrew Tate.
From boys' bathrooms. The male body itself is shameful.
There's no they're not removing urinals from boys' bathrooms. That's so dumb.
Sit down when you pee like a good little girl.
What?
That's
Who's
insane.
saying that?
That's an insane thing to just have a soundbite of.
Imagine you're a 6-year-old boy, and then I invite you over to my house. I say, this is between us. You understand that, right? Oh, sorry. I mean, at school.
Views like this are often called feminism or woke politics.
Feminism wants 6-year-old boys to sit to pee.
I don't know if Tucker Carlson knows this, but like, even if you eliminate urinals, you can still pee standing up in like a regular bathroom stall. Like
he does not know that.
It's not illegal, man. I do it all the time.
I have a feel. I'm worried that he's thinking about 6-year-old boys too much.
Yeah,
he said that.
That is a lot of. That's like 90% of conservative commentary.
Don't ask
nowadays.
me to think about that, Tucker. Again.
Very weird. Very strange.
But in fact, they amount to mass conversion therapy, an attempt to change the fundamental nature of people.
What?
Nothing like this has ever been attempted at scale. It's one of the most grotesque.
They're living in such a fantasy world. It's just like, this doesn't exist.
And destructive experiments in human history. What would it be like to find yourself the subject of that experiment as a boy trying to become a man during the Biden years? Well, you might kill yourself.
During the Biden years.
Many have.
Oh my God.
You might decide to reject your own manhood and embrace androgyny. That's his world.
I'm trying to skip to the good part here.
Has been. The video is long, but if you can, take the time to watch it. Make up your own mind about Andrew Tate.
Please watch it.
So he goes, this is great. He goes, make up your own mind about Andrew Tate. Meanwhile, the way that he's engaging with him is literally the puffiest thing ever. Listen to how he allows Andrew to characterize his crimes.
This is a mutually beneficial situation. Tucker Carlson wants the Andrew Tate algorithmic boost because like there's not a lot of Andrew Tate out there right now, and people want it.
No, I get it. I get why he did it. It's just so pathetic.
It's just, yeah.
And then for Elon to quote tweet it and be like, "Yo, check out this super interesting interview." It's like
with a with a sex trafficker under house arrest.
Yeah.
So what are you charged with?
That's a really good question.
First of all, love the money gorilla.
I'm
centerpiece.
charged with being the head of an organized criminal group, which is in charge of recruiting girls to make TikTok videos to steal the money from the TikTok views.
That's not what it is. That's
not true. I'm making women do TikToks. That's what he's reduced it to. And Tucker does not ever push back on that. He's like, oh yeah, no, that sounds absurd. Yeah.
The only thing that's like kind of funny about this is that they've basically manipulated a gigantic swath of the internet into literally believing that this is a man that is being unjustly prosecuted. And I guess they're all going to be really shocked if he does go to prison.
He's definitely going to prison.
And instead of getting snapped out of their illusions, or their delusions rather, they will continue going further and further down the rabbit hole of schizophrenia. It's wild.
It was a setup. He was set up.
Recruiting girls to make TikTok videos and stealing the money. So
that sounds absurd. You're right.
It looks that way, and it's very interesting because the girls who they've identified to add to the file are saying that we're not victims of anything, and this isn't true. But the state believes it's true, and the state thinks that I, as a 35-year-old man, woke up.
This motherfucker wears the tightest sleeves, bro. Every time he's got just like the extra small fit.
Yeah, no, he's got the gayest style. Like it's just it's ridiculous. Like he's
hold on, look at Tucker's shoes.
Yeah, I mean that's just preppy. He's prep boy.
But the no socks thing is killing me.
That's normal. You're supposed to wear it like that.
I disagree. I think
no, you are. A good pair of Italian loafers. They don't get stinky. They're supposed to be like breathable enough.
This is not working. It looks like he's wearing high heels.
Well, he's preppy. I hate Andrew Tate's slippers more than I hate Tucker Carlson's loafers in this situation. Not to be like that dye workwear guy on fucking Twitter, but Tucker Carlson is doing the classic preppy wasp northeastern guy look.
I was already extremely financially successful. I was already a father. I was already very well known. I had no financial motivation.
How'd you get the money? How'd you get the money? How were you?
That'd be a good follow-up question. Maybe Tucker will ask.
How did you make all your money? I owned a webcam business. Okay.
Yeah.
And what
TikTok videos, Ethan?
What were they doing? I had like 20 women.
A good question. Yeah, you're right.
To be in this compound.
A good question would be, but it seems like you made your money before TikTok existed. How does that work?
Yeah, just one simple, basic follow-up question would be fantastic.
I have no criminal record. It's not my personality profile, but I woke up at the age of 35 and decided to.
He has no criminal record. He was charged with rape in the UK? Or
he was accused, but they never charged him in the UK.
And then there was an internal investigation with the UK police that found that they were just flubbing sexual assault. There was criminal negligence at the systemic level.
Make girls do TikTok to enrich myself with the pennies that I would earn from TikTok views.
Yeah, that sounds silly.
So in the United States, I think the belief is that you were charged with human trafficking.
Yeah, that's human trafficking because what you do is you force a girl to work against her will for financial gain. That's human trafficking.
Why is he saying, I believe, like he doesn't know? Like this is all like public.
This man flew to Romania and he didn't read up.
Yeah, on the flight there, you could have just like look at one article.
15 hours probably.
No, it's not 15 hours.
You can just read the chart.
LA
like
to Romania?
12. I don't know. You can't probably fly direct, maybe?
Okay, who cares? It's significant, bro. 12 hours, that's fine. That's enough time to do a little reading.
Oh, 100%.
Justification for this is that girls do TikTok. Some girls I know who they found who say they're not victims have TikTok accounts.
How do you force someone to do TikTok videos?
I guess
good question, Tucker.
To explain that, isn't he?
How do you force a girl to do a TikTok? I mean, it doesn't make sense on its face. How do you force a girl to do a TikTok video?
I mean, what I'm confused by this is like, even if he actually forced girls to do TikTok videos, that would still be coercion and also would be like a labor violation, possibly even human trafficking, depending on the boundaries.
Where he's pulling this TikTok thing is in the indictments. They do mention TikTok in addition to him forcing them to work on OnlyFans and all of this other stuff. But it's not to make TikTok videos. He would make girls do those like TikTok battle things, you know?
Oh, yeah.
For like 10-hour marathons.
Also, well, also, I mean, there's a lot of
they were doing battle bits
who promote themselves on TikTok, not for TikTok revenue,
right?
But to promote their other business. So it's like, how obtuse can you be, you fucking dumbass?
Andrew Tate has a son or child, by the way, I guess.
Yeah, he's completely uninvolved in his life, I'm sure.
Well, kind of like his
It's a very
dad.
interesting scenario I'm in, and I'm inside of Romania, so I have to show a degree of respect to the Romanian judicial system, and I have to show a degree of respect to the situation I'm in. But the overall,
A degree of respect to the Romanian judicial system.
Yeah.
He literally openly used to be like, in Romania, you can bribe the police. That's why I came here, to be a criminal. Like, you can't be a criminal like Jeffrey Epstein in America with the small amount of dollars I have. So I went to Romania so I can be a mini Jeffrey Epstein in Romania by bribing the officials.
Mm-hmm.
They love getting bribes.
And then Tucker's like, so tell me, how do you force a girl to even do a TikTok?
overall charge is that there's an organized criminal group. There's a group of us. I'm the head of it. My brother is below me. And we use the lover boy method to convince women to do TikTok videos to make money so that we can steal the TikTok money.
That's just obscenely false. It's so crazy how he characterized that.
It's actually a big L for him, though, because he's basically validating the claims of the investigation by saying, oh, it's just, look how silly it is. It's just for TikTok. Okay, that will open up the door to be like, well, it's not just TikTok. It's also a webcamming business that you also promoted yourself.
They already know that. It's just he's allowing him to wash his reputation entirely.
Yeah, but it's again easily dismissible because like instead of just saying there's no truth to these claims, he's admitting some of those claims to make it seem like they're.
I don't think he's admitting to them. He's just saying, look how silly these charges are.
Yeah, I don't know. I think this is worse off for his PR because like.
No way, dude.
You can
his
open up.
fans love this. This will give him so much credibility.
They're as dumb as sea cucumbers. So like,
and there's a lot of them,
for
dude.
anything to. His fans thought he was like out of prison in the first day. They would come into my chat every fucking day because I've like every goddamn Twitter meme account that tweets on God every fucking day. They all hate me now because I eviscerated Andrew Tate and they dick ride him super hard for the algo, not because they're ideologically aligned with him or anything. And they all fucking tell me every day how wrong I am because they think like Andrew Tate is out of prison already, or Andrew Tate is actually getting released any day now. He's drip feeding them bullshit nonstop. That has to, at a certain point, get people to go, okay, well, he has lied to me a bunch of times. I think every time you lie like that, you lose at least some of your audience.
Okay. You tell me, whose platform is better? Zuck's or Elon's?
I mean, Zuck looks hot. He does.
Exactly.
I respect
Game open and shut. This is how conservatives gauge. Fat man bad, goofy weird body, fat man bad. You know what? He has a beautiful body. Because we don't make fun of people's bodies. Even though it does look like there's a mini robot.
Fat man bad. This is like.
This is fat man bad.
No, because.
Strong man good.
No, this isn't even fat man bad because like Elon Musk isn't necessarily fat. He just has like the weirdest fucking body of all time. It literally looks like his chest has expanded so much. I don't know how. I don't know why.
He looks like you know in Ninja Turtles there's like that guy that rides inside of a body. He's like a brain.
Krang.
Yeah, Krang. Yeah. He's giving me Krang vibes from this. It's like a little it's a little habitat for a little critter to drive his body. You know what I'm saying?
Makes him seem cool.
Yeah, like the Men in Black thing. Yeah.
Yeah,
there's a little alien living inside of him, operating his body.
Which would make sense.
With a pulley
frankly.
system.
Yeah. So here, this is what Elon is giving, I guess, if that makes sense to anybody.
Yeah.
Yeah. Krang. Thank you.
Problem is, he didn't pick a better body to, a better looking body at least to fucking sit inside of.
So anyway, I'll keep going just briefly. Again, this is 2.5 hours.
So there's no, just to be clear, you are not accused of pandering, of pimping, of forcing women to have sex with anybody.
No, not forcing them to have sex.
Yes, he is. He's also accused of R-wording women.
Yeah, he's accused of sexual assault as well as sex trafficking.
He literally is, Tucker. And by the way, you're a journalist, right?
Well, not really.
Well, I mean, at least an interview or some kind of thing. Like, did you do zero preparation for this? I'm just stunned.
As a 35-year-old man, woke up, decided to make, and that's human trafficking, and their justification for this is that girls do TikTok. Some girls I know who they found who say they're not victims have TikTok accounts.
How do you force someone to do TikTok videos? I do this because I do think it's a widespread belief that you were accused of pimping.
Yeah, no, that's nothing to do with any of this case. Absolutely nothing. And it's kind of scary because the crime in itself of human trafficking is a unique one because they can ignore the statement of the victim. So the girls have come forward and said, this is insane.
No, literally this investigation started when women came to the police.
Yeah.
Several of them, and told them about what was happening.
Yeah, he's just pointing to like a couple that still have Andrew Tate tattoos on their bodies saying like, no, we actually do love him.
So pretty stunning that this is at this point, mainstream, the entire right-wing apparatus is now somehow involved in whitewashing Andrew Tate, a human trafficker and rapist reputation. Here is Tucker Carlson being promoted by Elon Musk. I mean, I don't know why. I don't know what's happening.
I mean, here's why it never has mattered, right? These guys all talk about like how Jeffrey Epstein is like connected to Hillary Clinton and Bill Clinton, which is true. He was. But then they fucking have Alan Dershowitz on every time. Right. Every night they have Alan Dershowitz on. Alan Dershowitz was Jeffrey Epstein's friend, just like the Hillary and Bill Clinton couple, but also he was his greatest defender. He got him out of like a serious sex trafficking and pedophilia charge.
I mean, he practically had like a guest house on that island the amount of times he went there. He was like an honored guest there.
Which is why it's like, these guys don't care. The point is, nobody cares. Nobody even asks that question. Nobody's like, hold up, wait a minute. Why are you talking about Virginia Giuffre? Why are you talking about like some of Jeffrey Epstein's victims and like disparaging them on Fox News every fucking night? Isn't this supposed to be the anti-sex trafficking television network? I don't understand.
And here's our good friend, Alan Dershowitz. Give it up for Alan, everybody. Here is some choice clips from the 2.5-hour interview. Tucker asks Andrew, what is the Matrix?
Question. I guess some Americans call it the deep state, but I like to look at it in a more global way. When I say the Matrix, I think there are certain agendas which are being pushed. I think the media machine and the judicial systems of the world work together hand in hand. I think the goal is to control people's minds to a point where they don't discuss anything that's important. The reason I use The Matrix is because I've watched that movie a few times and it has so many similarities to the... Have you seen the movie?
No.
You've never...
Okay, that's disturbing that Tucker hasn't seen The Matrix. I find that very odd.
It's about to get more disturbing.
And then, yeah.
Seen the movie The Matrix?
No, I don't watch any movie.
Tucker.
I don't want to talk about it on camera. No, I'm very dyslexic and it's hard for me to watch video.
Got it.
What?
No, I'm slightly dyslexic, but I don't think that one has to do with the other. I don't think so.
What the fuck? Wait, that's what? I've never heard that before.
That's an interesting out.
It's a medium that has nothing to do with like reading letters, really.
So I don't know if there's like a severe or separate case where like you can't look at stuff. How's that possible? His whole job is media and reading stuff and reading fucking
well, I don't know if he's reading anything. Let's be real.
He definitely was reading off teleprompters on Fox News.
That's true, though. Yeah.
So he doesn't watch anything. That could explain why he's so horribly researched. He's like, I cannot.
I've never watched anything.
I cannot watch anything ever. That's why I'm incapable of doing any research.
I've never seen a motion picture.
What is film? I don't even know what it looks like, frankly.
It's subtitles, I think. Like, that would be a problem if you have dyslexia.
Sure. But his ears work, as far as I know.
Honestly. Understood. But there's so many similarities, and the basic premise is that humans' minds are controlled and put inside of a false reality so that their body heat can be manifested for the machine.
Yes.
And I don't think it's much different to reality. Our minds
Created
are controlled.
by
We're put in a
trans
false version of
sisters.
reality.
Yep.
We're told things that aren't true. We're arguing over things that don't matter. We're observing.
Shut up, dumbass. So anyway, Tucker's a little weirdo.
It's also an
freak.
allegory for being trans, but it's fine. I mean, he's just.
Well, he's seen it a couple times and he disagrees.
Right. He's talking about how the Matrix is like, this deep state conspiracy to brainwash people. And I assume, trans ideology is part of that brainwashing. If that's the case, isn't the Matrix is part of that plan?
Oh, for
part
sure.
Of, that's media that is
Whoa.
indoctrinating people into, I don't know.
My mind is exploding. It's expanding at alarming levels. What if the Matrix was a part of the Matrix? No, it's so stupid. It's just like typical dumb guy shit. It is literally typical dumb guy shit. The more illiterate we become. I saw something the other day that really hit me. It was someone complaining that because we have access to boundless amounts of information readily available on our phones through the internet, that we don't really do any kind of reading or try to learn anything because we can always just like ask Google. So we've become over reliant on that, and therefore now we are basically as illiterate as a fucking medieval peasant. So now we're just tricked and shocked by things like movies, for example. Like this, Andrew Tate himself is a charlatan. He's probably a little bit smarter than the average person that he's duping, right? So he probably knows better. He knows that this is a good way to like do PR for himself. But there is a gigantic swath of people online that hear that and go, yeah, it is the Matrix. The governments are controlling us in this like big deep state conspiracy to do what? To like give us vaccinations and make us trans. That's probably what's going on.
Let me show you creators of, what are they called? The Wachowski sisters?
Wachowski sisters, yeah.
Here they are. Here's these legends. Oh, man. Don't show him this. These two gals made the Matrix. Trans women. Do not tell them that.
Yeah, they just don't care. It's the same principle behind, it is the same identical principle behind having Alan Dershowitz on, or even having Andrew fucking Tate on your broadcast as you're like, saying Democrats are the real sex traffickers, right? It's bullshit.
So here's Benny Johnson, who's a right-wing grifter. He's posted this, I guess, as a dub. He's like, man, check these guys out. So smart, so good.
What is it about your message, do you think, that infuriates certain people?
Well, my message is traditional masculinity. My message is to stand up and say what you mean and mean what you say. And even going to the gym nowadays is an act of defiance, because when you
going to the gym is an act of defiance.
That's awesome.
I love that. This is another byproduct of like the pussification of Western society. We're all babies, right? Like, so they are doing this with the new movie that just came out about child sex trafficking, right? The Jim Caviezel
The Sound of
movie,
Freedom,
The Sound
baby.
of Freedom. Now, as far as I understand, I haven't seen it yet. The way that they're promoting it, it was an old movie. They made it in 2018, but there was not really a market for it. But then the studios found a good way to like rehash this project and basically upload it and post it everywhere by promoting it through QAnon conspiracies and QAnon circles a little bit. So now all of these people that are going to watch it are like, ooh, we're doing something. This is an act of defiance. It's like, no, you're just going to watch a movie. Nobody watched the Taken franchise and went, wow, I'm really shining a light on the dark side of child sex trafficking, right? You just watched a fucking movie, but it can't just be that. It has to be our consumption has to say something about us. Our consumption has to be an act of defiance. It's an act of bravery. That's why all these people that are like leaving the movie theaters are like, I had a less than remarkable experience at the movie theater watching The Sound of Freedom because the AC was off or the lights were on. And guess what? George Soros? Like, I still watched the movie. I still completed it. Am I not a big boy or a big girl? Look at me. It's just, no, you're going to the gym. It's not a fucking act of defiance. No one is yelling at Andrew Tate because he's saying go to the gym.
Gym culture is like so dominant right now. It's like actually insanely mainstream, or like a lot of these, like, I don't know, alpha dudes. It's like they live their whole life in the gym. Hasan.
Yeah. The problem there is some of the best people I know are gym rats. They're gym bros because they have maybe some insecurities from the start that led them to do this, or maybe they just wanted to be healthy. But after a certain point, that feeling of accomplishing goals that you have set out for yourself will start to develop confidence within you, right? And ultimately, if you're a confident person who has accomplished certain tremendously difficult tasks, such as reshaping your body in the way that you see fit, you're not going to believe this bullshit. Like, it was very important for me what I was able to accomplish in the gym, which is why I talk about it in a positive way all the time. And that is part of the reason why I'm not falling down the Andrew Tate rabbit hole, because I have a sense of security within myself, within what I can accomplish. So Andrew Tate is not the only person who's like telling people to go out and work out and whatever, but maybe I hope these guys, if they go to the gym a lot and they start working out more and more, they'll start getting a better sense of self and no longer be these like insecure babies.
I'm not sure about that one. Maybe one or two.
I don't know.
You have a man who's built with any degree of principle, you say no to things. And I think if I have to analyze my message and why I'm so disliked by the people who dislike me, it's not the things I'm saying, it's the fact that...
It's the things I'm doing, like human trafficking.
Yeah. If you adhere to my principles and you adhere to the things I say...
And rape.
End up being the kind of person who will resist certain ideas. You say no. What kind of man never says no? Name a man who never says no.
Okay, I would name a person that's never said no. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Name a man who never...
I have never said no, ever!
It's so stupid. It's like, oh, men say no, and that's why people are mad at me. And it's like, it depends on what you're saying no to, dumbass.
Does he mean like the married with children? Like, can I have money, Dad? No.
Yeah, it's just like, oh, well, a real man says no. That's why. Yeah, that's why when when I was in a car crash because a female was driving my Bugatti and the EMS came over and said, "Would you like a ride to the hospital?" I said no, because I'm a man and real men take it. Ironic, because that is kind of what I did in France, but it's different.
How about this? Say yes if you are innocent of human trafficking. No. We got him.
Fucking got him.
We fucking got
Dude,
him.
Romanian authorities need you.
There's a tip to the prosecutor.
Yeah, Dicot needs you on their side.
Men say no, right? Men wake up and say no. I don't think that should be done this way.
It's
no.
like doesn't even make sense. And Tucker's like, yeah.
My children will not be taught that. No.
The father's primary job.
That's the father's primary job, to say no to everything. Fantastic. That could explain why you guys are the way you are.
Like, that's why I'm teaching my son how to do chemistry.
Do you love me? No.
I don't want the teacher to teach my son algebra. I am going to do that myself.
There's, yeah. Do you want to play baseball with me? No. Will you sit with me and help me with my homework? No.
It's just like that act of defiance can be a valid one, which Andrew Tate is trying to claim his is, or it can be what a fucking child does.
Oh, how about this? Should you wait until that girl is able at the age of consent? No.
Andrew Tate has said that.
Do you think that women should have the freedom to work on their own and be employed without the inclusion of a pseudo pimp? No. Can I leave the compound, Andrew? No.
Yeah, real men say no.
Andrew, can you at least let the guard with the automatic rifle can you just excuse him for the afternoon so I don't feel threatened? No.
It's you know, it's an act of defiance, and I feel like it's more so like what a baby says, where it's like, real men say no to nap time. My parents wanted me to wear diapers, and I told them, no, I'm going to piss and shit on the floor because that's what a real man does.
Yep.
No to nap time. I'm having candy for dinner, and you can't stop me, Mom and Dad, because real men say no. And the reason why I'm using that as an
get
analogy,
off me. No.
Yeah, the reason why I'm using that as an analogy is because that's like literally...
Real men.
No, that's his audience. It's either 12-year-olds or... in a sadder way, older men that have never mentally matured beyond the age of 12. So that's why it's like when he makes these super simple takes when he has these super simple takes, it's very appealing to this broad audience.
Hey, Andrew, should I fill out this form that says I've paid taxes to the government? No. I'll do it. He is a real man, actually.
Absolutely.
I break it
So
down.
when you say to men, listen, you're allowed to have an opinion. You're allowed to have standards. You're allowed to have boundaries and barriers.
all the history of all the world, men are finally allowed to have opinions about things. Finally.
You're allowed to get up and become important and work hard and try hard
Finally.
to become the kind of man who can't be controlled.
Finally.
Then you're seen as an enemy. And I, especially with the massive influence I've gained, I think they look at me and go, he's helping men resist the slave program.
Yep, that's
we don't
why.
need him around.
Nothing to do with the human trafficking or rape.
This is the funniest part about it
empty their
because
brains.
the funniest part about it is that all of the stuff that Andrew Tate's dick riders claim, they used to claim about Jordan Peterson as well, and it's the most basic shit he says. No one is going to prison for saying go to the gym. No one's even going to prison for saying reject trans ideology. If that was the case, then and the world would be a much better place, let's be real. But Michael Knowles would be fucking under the jail. Matt Walsh would not even be in jail. He would be a cloud of pink mist, okay? That's not how this works. There are people out there that are significantly more transphobic than Andrew Tate, and they're perfectly fine. You want to know why? Because the investigations have not been conducted yet, and we don't know if they are allegedly sex trafficking.
Andrew, will you ever be free again? No. Thank you. Andrew, are you able to get it up?
No. Well, he
I'm
also
trying.
doesn't even like sex.
Do you like sex at all? No.
No, he has talked about that. He's like, I don't like
I've
sex
had
anymore.
It's too easy.
It's I don't like it.
Okay. I mean, that's fine. So he's asexual.
Yeah,
he's
ace.
part of the LGBT. He's an ally.
Yeah.
He's part of the ally.
He's ace. I'm ace aromantic.
Yeah, ace is fuck.
People
I
are
love ace people because
People are gonna get mad at you for that. By the way, they're gonna be like, don't loop him in with us. Even though he is.
Listen, guys, he's ace. We need we need a bigger tent.
I think Trump is ace, but that's a different story.
Aced. Do asexual? I'm not trying to demean. I'm genuinely curious, and you guys might not know. Do asexual people masturbate?
Some do, yeah.
I think some do, yeah.
Some do.
Just curious, or if it's just the total lack of interest in anything.
I think
sexual.
it's probably a spectrum like anything
Some do.
else.
And some ace people also have sex as well for their partners, even if they don't personally do it for their own personal gratification.
Right.
Asexual people might still masturbate or have sex. After all, sexuality doesn't always mean someone doesn't enjoy sex. It just means they don't experience sexual attraction. Oh, okay. So it's about the attraction. They're not attracted to anyone. Wow. That's ace.
So we can inject the slave programming and convince men to be eunuchs, because once you're eunuchs, then you're not a threat. I think I'd buy that.
He should have asked him about his Megan Fox thing, because he was like, I would rather have sex with trans Megan Fox than a woman, a cis woman that looks like Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
Right.
Because he's he has said some stuff in the past, just like Donald Trump has, that is because these guys they don't have genuinely held opinions. They're just kind of tailoring their messaging. They are bigoted for sure, but then they also tailor their messaging across whatever is really popping on social media, whatever seemingly has a big audience. So both him and Donald Trump in the past have had pro-trans takes. So that's what Tucker Carlson should ask him about.
Benny Johnson, again, remember he posted this clip in full sincerity, and Elon Musk is promoting this clip. I mean, it makes this whole Twitter experience hard to use, in my opinion. I just think that it's getting harder and harder to be on there, man, for me. But let's see, there's one more here. Wait, Andrew Tate's shading Adam 22? Are you fucking serious? That's awesome.
This blew my mind. This is such a weird crossover that Tucker is talking about Adam 22.
That is so interesting. Yeah. You followed the Adam 22 stuff where his
I'm familiar. I think Adam 22 did a very brilliant marketing move to move the attention away from the Adam 16 conversation and also simultaneously just
he's made a lot of money.
So much money because everyone's gonna watch the cuck porn now because he's just been promoting his cuck porn
The truth, but the thing is, like, it seems like a lot of his fans are people who are like, being a cuck is the worst. Being a beta, don't ever do it. So it's interesting.
But they still buy the OnlyFans, so who gives a shit?
For sure, they did major numbers with that. But here it is.
I don't want to make personal enemies of people I don't know. Of course. There's a guy called Adam22. Once again,
Dude,
I have no idea.
This is awesome. Adam 16, of course, because
they're talking about the most important news stories of the day.
Mm-hmm. Huge.
Okay.
This man.
Adam 22 got cucked.
Yeah.
His wife had sex with a black dude with a huge cock. Can you believe that, Tucker?
Have you seen Jason Love's penis?
I mean, it's ridiculous.
It looks like a thermos. It's massive. It's glorious. Which, friend of the show, Jason Love. Shouts out to Jason Love.
And I would way rather fuck Jason Love with a pussy than Rosie O'Donnell with a cock.
Jason Love is Jason Love is also 6'5". It's disgusting. He's got it all. It's fucked up.
Okay, shut the fuck up.
I'm just saying, he's the man.
Shut up.
I like Jason. He's
yeah,
cool.
I listen. I got nothing wrong with Jason. But stop.
I just saw on Twitter yesterday that he was with a porn star who'd never done a male scene. They got married, and like a week after their marriage, she did her first male scene with some random dude. And he's on a podcast defending it.
Did his wife have sex with somebody else?
Correct. Why?
At a certain point, Tucker Carlson
how does this matter at all to anything? Like, wow, people have different kinds of relationships, dude. Is that shocking to you?
At a certain point, Tucker Carlson has to, in this 2-hour and 30-minute interview in the fuck compound, okay, in the rape compound, like, he has to take a deep breath to himself and just really recollect his thoughts and go, what has happened to my career?
I used to interview presidents.
Is that a pool of cum right there?
I used to have a stranglehold on domestic and even sometimes foreign policy in the United States of America.
Apparently, Adam sleeps regularly with other women. Does he do porn with other women? Is that what it is? Oh, okay.
Yeah. So Adam had a podcast where they would interview porn stars, female porn stars.
Yeah.
And then it would fuck them.
Oh, okay. Together.
Yeah.
Okay, I see. What a life.
Like, this is the level you can. But this is what the Matrix wants from you as a man.
The Matrix wants your wife to fuck what's his name?
Jason Love.
Jason Love?
Yeah.
The Matrix wants you to let your wife fuck Jason Love. Don't you understand?
I thought.
Don't you get it?
The Matrix was the media and judicial system.
No.
What does that have to do with
the
Adam
Matrix
22?
got a huge cock and it wants to fuck your wife.
Yeah.
Don't you understand?
They want the woman in charge and the man below with no backbone, because if the woman's in charge, they can emotionally affect her. They can scare her. You can scare a woman easier than you can scare a man.
Yes.
A real man's hard to scare.
Right.
A woman you can make afraid of the vaccine.
Are you scared? No.
Also, all this doesn't sound that different than his business model, right? Like, he seduces women and are like kind of sort of with them, but then he pimps them out for porn.
And he also he's basically cucking all of his clients too, because it was him who was writing all the messages on the chat room.
right.
It was never the actual women themselves.
Well, they're beta losers. He's the real man.
Yeah, well, those very same beta losers, he's still serving. He was serving them with his cam operation, and now he's serving them with the Hustlers University, which is no longer in existence. So,
and now he's being served with search warrants.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Right, be afraid. COVID. Be scared. If she's in charge of the household, I would argue in nearly any household where the female was dominant, everyone's vaccinated. I would argue that point hard. I don't want to make
that is so true. That is so true. So here is the meeting of great minds, and this is what Twitter's come to. And there it is. Shout out Adam22.
Oh. It's just like
two ace legends right here, man.
They're just getting stupider and stupider. We are getting dumber and fucking dumber, dude.
Listen, Trump might be ace, but with that neck pussy on display, I sure am not.
Oh yeah, Trump, I don't think has ever had interest in sexual gratification that wasn't coercive or was just about
power.
Pure power and dominance over another person outside of their boundaries of
Look
consent.
at the shine on that dome, brother.
Yeah.
You could put out a search signal with that.
I'm surprised he shaved his beard and his hair. It looked like shit for the longest time.
Loved those two guys. Great guys. Yeah. Running mate, Andrew Tate, VP.
Yeah, I mean he was born in Gary, Indiana.
He was born in a city named Gary.
You don't know about Gary, Indiana?
There's a city named Gary.
Yeah, I know him from the Music Man.
It's Gary, Indiana used to be a wonderful blossoming industrial town with a it was like a black industrial town for the most part, and then obviously it went by way of the same way that Detroit did.
But why'd they call it Gary? That's like having a city called Jeff or some shit.
Yeah, home of the Jackson 5.
Okay, shout out Gary.
Yeah.
Shout out the city of Gary.
It's like pretty desolate now, kind of sad.
Yeah,
I mean, very sad.
I drove by once and it said, "Welcome to Gary, Indiana, the home of big old titties."
Wait,
Someone
what?
Spray painted it. Yeah.
Wait, what does that mean?
They just spray painted that on the sign, the main sign when you drive in.
Wow, this town does look
great.
really.
Well, it's definitely,
really
from what I understand, it's gotten a lot better in recent years. It's no longer as bad as it used to be, but it's still not great. It's like, I mean, there's so many places like this.
Gary.
Smash that button.
Smash
so
that
many
button
places
at Gary.
like this in America.
So he was born in Gary?
Yeah.
Is it gay that he was born in Gary?
No.
Because it's a man's name and he was born in it.
I don't think that's how that works.
I'm just saying. I'm just going by his own rules.
He's very zesty. He for sure is very zesty, and I think a lot of people will recognize that. I mean, he's like,
God damn it, there is a city named Jeff in Indiana too.
Oh no.
Oh fuck! What other goddamn?
Okay.
Real quick, just some breaking news. Literally right now, I went and checked it because I saw some buzz about it. They're having their press conference. SAG-AFTRA
Go ahead.
just announced right now.
It's a very
going on strike?
serious thing that impacts thousands, if not millions, of people.
They are going on strike
all across this country
my God.
and around the world.
That's insane.
Not only
So does that
members
mean like that, like Tom Cruise and all the way down can't act anymore?
Correct.
They can't be scabs. They're out.
I mean, they can, but they got kicked out of the union and they wouldn't be able to work on any studio movies anymore.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's fucking incredible.
That's wow.
Yeah, that's a big deal. Oops.
Pay up, bitches.
That's gonna give a lot of juice to the writer's strike too. Obviously, because now it's not just the writers, it's the actors too. It's hard to make a movie without those two things. Pretty hard.
Well, I'm also on strike from doing the dishes. Sorry.
That's crazy.
Sorry.
This
I'm
is
just
huge.
trying
This
out
is
here.
actually huge news.
Yeah, it's very big news.
Yeah, I mean, I was kind of impressed with the size of these unions. I mean, that one has like 160,000.
Yeah,
members.
these are some of the last like remaining big powerful unions in North America, other than like the Teamsters.
And then
who are also maybe going to go on strike.
How many members are in the Writers Guild?
Yeah.
The UPS, like the commercial part of the.
But Teamsters also, like, even if they don't personally, like the Teamsters Hollywood Union, even if they don't go on strike, they have a policy of not crossing picket lines. So if it's both SAG-AFTRA and the WGA on strike together, a lot of productions in North America will shut down completely.
Yep.
Good for them. Get it.
Cheers, my dude.
Cheers, my dude. Good luck out there.
Love you.
Let's see.
Love ya.
Well, hopefully, if media completely stops being produced, that Daddy's going to catch some traffic over here. Tell all your friends. H3 Podcast is in. There's one more clip I guess we can end on as we come to the end of our episode here. Benny Johnson, who we were just talking about. This guy's such an idiot.
I do want to say, I wanted to have a whole section of people like Benny or Tim Pool and the Quartering and everybody salivating over this Tucker thing. Not that much juice out there. Benny Johnson's one of the only ones I could find that was like really horned up about it. Like, even the Quartering was like, whatever.
I think it's literally too long for them to care about.
I think that really hurts it. Like 2.5 hours is a big commitment.
And apparently there was no really good clippable moments. I mean, he's just doing his greatest. He's just doing the greatest hits. He's got nothing new to say.
Yeah.
And we've heard it all. But anyway, here's Benny boy, salivating over this interview.
What's up, guys? It's your boy Benny. On July 1st, we got this tweet from Andrew Tate. Good morning, he tweeted with a photo of him and Tucker Carlson, the two most uncancelable men on the.
Well, does being arrested count as? I mean, he's going to be in jail pretty soon. Also, Tucker literally got fired from his job for being a fucking psycho.
Yeah, but now he's got his own Twitter.
Now he's
show.
on Twitter.
Now he's a Twitter vlogger.
He's flying to Romania for exclusives in literal rape dungeons, sitting in front of money gorillas.
Internet. Also, two men with exquisite footwear. Look at that. There are.
Okay.
I wasn't kidding about the horned up part. Wait for it.
Okay, dude. Now I know you're full of shit.
Matching two alphas in a room across from each other.
Dude, you can't. How are you real? Why are you not embarrassed to say that?
Two alphas with a money-covered gorilla between them. I have never seen anything.
As a grown man, why are you not embarrassed to be talking like this? I mean, it's just humiliating.
Would the interview drop? Well, actually, just 1 hour ago. 2 weeks from when that tweet was.
It's 2.5 hours. It dropped an hour ago. That means
You're
this guy
so
has not
pathetic,
watched a
bro.
second of it.
Clearly, just trying to get them clicks, boy.
Tucker Carlson drops this interview nigh on 1 hour ago. It got 2.3 million views. It's
impressions.
190 minutes. It's 2.5 hours. We've gone through the interview and we have clipped out some of the most amazing comments.
Wait, hold on. He says it's 290 minutes?
I didn't catch him. I don't remember what he said.
He said 290 minutes, which would be 5 hours.
Did he say that?
Yeah, hold on. Let me go back.
I didn't catch it the first time. So.
90 minutes.
Sure.
Weeks from when that tweet was sent, Tucker Carlson drops this interview nigh on 1 hour ago. It got 2.3 million views. It's 190 minutes.
190 minutes. But I still think that matches
Yeah,
up.
definitely. Everybody watched it.
That's 3.1 hours.
Yeah, it's
2
not
hours.
right. It's not quite 5 hours. But he tried.
Try harder.
He tried.
It's 2.5 hours. We've gone through the interview and we have clipped out
No, you
some of the
haven't.
most amazing
He
conversations.
said it came out an hour ago.
They watched it in
of this interview.
3x.
They touched
20x.
on Kamala Harris, on the power of masculinity,
Yes.
on the COVID crisis and the lies about Ukraine.
You know who you know what Benny's
is
giving me?
A wall.
Can you pull up the Ron DeSantis nerd emoji? Yeah. That's so you right now, Benny.
Just the normal nerd emoji.
It's the one he used. It's extra hard.
This one?
Yeah. Oh God, bro. This is so you right now. Ron DeSantis said so. Just like Chris Hayes, dude. Cringe. So cringe.
Well, the funk music's playing, so it's
Oh.
actually pretty badass.
Anyway, that's about it for us, right?
That's about it.
Yep. Probably going to end up going to another picket line now.
Right now?
No, not right now, but maybe tomorrow.
Trying to rub
potentially.
shoulders with those actors, huh?
Yeah, I'm
With
just
the
I
celebs.
every time I go, I bring a script with me, and this time I'll have my headshots as well. Like, hey
Nice.
guys,
That's not a bad idea.
what? No, that's not.
That's a really good idea.
No, that's not the reason.
Showing up to a picket line. Hey, I'm not union, but
Do you have recent headshots?
What?
Do you have recent headshots?
No,
that you got in
I don't.
shape?
I have also
Because you
no.
should, but that's a good opportunity.
I have
for you.
no genuine interest
What
in
scripts do you have?
becoming. I cannot act for shit. I
You
am
have
not
scripts
interested.
that you're bringing?
No. I can't act for shit. I'm not interested in Hollywood like that at all. I'm very happy with what I'm doing.
Can you bring some of my scripts?
You got some
and my headshots? No,
Yeah,
I
mine
don't.
too.
I'm
You don't
kidding.
mind?
Yeah, just here's my friend Ethan. Here's my friend Dan. Hope you'll consider one of us for one of your upfront. You know, whenever this gets resolved, you're going to need actors.
Friend Neil.
My friend Neil. Well, that's about all I've got to say about that, in the words of Forrest Gump. And I'd say we pretty much solved it all.
You never know what you're going to get.
We did it all.
We did everything right, and they indicted us.
That's right.
That still hasn't left my brain. I'm still
did
saying
everything
it all
right
the
and
time.
they did everything right and they
indicted
It's fucked up.
So good.
Yeah. Well, we're back, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hasan, great to see you. Welcome back from the ethno state. I know it's going to be a bummer for you to see minorities and such walking around LA.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. That's the biggest problem for me.
But hopefully you'll get to go back to Japan soon, where.
You say that, but I am planning on going back to Japan.
You
I
love
want to
that
go back
place.
in the winter. I want to go
You
back. I want to go to
love Japan.
Australia and then go to Japan in the winter.
Did you go back so soon just because you loved it so much?
Yeah.
Wow.
100%. I was like, I will go to Japan for any reason. Like, give me any reason. I said I went for the VCTs, for the Valorant Championship, and I didn't even attend the VCTs. I was like too busy cutting bamboo with samurai swords while the VCT was going on.
I thought you sumo wrestled too.
Yep.
That's pretty
That
badass.
vlog is out on my second channel.
Yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool stuff. Well, there it is. Thank you guys. We'll be back tomorrow, Friday, for After Dark. Another great episode planned, of course, which is different from today's episode. Tomorrow's will be good.
What? Well, you always say that.
Well, I'm just being honest.
You always say it like leftovers episodes are shitty.
I say it about every episode.
God damn.
Don't feel bad. This was actually a good episode. I had fun.
Actually a good episode, as opposed to the other ones.
Yeah, I had fun.
Oh, thank God.
All right, well,
God
thank you
it was a
guys.
good
See you
episode.
tomorrow. Thank you, Son. See you next week. And thank you, everyone, for watching.
I want to see what this does.
We are all domestic terrorists.